Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number one versus number two. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number one team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Turner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Who makes the grab? Oh, it is a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Looking right. This one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Canes pick up enough to get a first down there. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Canes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
That one bounces through the end zone. So the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Stop short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Tigers! This quarterback on fire today. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hurricanes trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he
runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Miami 14, Clemson 7.
And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Throws it to the right. And he's intercepted.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the ball is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space and on the 30. And a big game. As the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught quickly. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown for the U. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut it. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down at 10. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the completion made. Oh, look at the quick cut. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On the run, it's Johnson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Clemson. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here. Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Clemson, 28. Miami, 21.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. They're going to run the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make a adjustment? And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Throws a stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
28.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Solid gain moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Powers through a tackle. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid 1st down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
McCain starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Game time, about a minute to play in regulation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. Touchdown, Miami, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far. Anticipate.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing